Scene 1, take 1. Where were we? Mark.
We just start talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just start talking about literally what we just
Talk.
we never have like a set thing. We kind of just like go into it and we'll talk about whatever.
So like organic.
So like a conversation.
Yeah,
That's what we do.
Okay,
Shut up. Okay. I hate them. Why are they here?
I was trying
We
to
were
help.
invited.
It cuts so we have new guests.
It's alright. Obviously the last ones didn't work out.
Cut.
So we recently discovered that guests will not work on this show.
So we will not be having any anymore. You guys ruined it for everybody else.
You're welcome.
You're welcome for who?
To everyone else.
Is it hot in here? It's hot.
Yeah,
What is that
it's very
supposed to mean?
hot.
It's because I'm in here.
I think because we started laughing.
The giggles.
Started getting hot.
They just took all the
And
oxygen
look at all of
out.
our hot breath on your window.
No, that's the defroster. To keep the
camera not to overheat.
We've learned. We've had
yeah.
a lot of experiences.
It's probably gonna shut off because it shut off without us knowing. So we're
Yeah.
gonna have to keep checking.
That's why we have them marked.
Mark.
That's why we
Please
got
don't
the.
zoom into my face like you did today on the last one.
I'm sorry. Was that like a? Did it look bad? Wait,
Is
what?
that a diss? Wait, yeah, I was not supposed to be
like you did
Are
to
you
Jade.
insulting
No,
her?
I'm saying like she only zoomed in on you. She didn't zoom in on herself.
Yeah,
I
she
zoomed in
did.
on myself.
Oh, I wasn't really watching because I was driving. So
You
I
shouldn't
was
even be
just
watching
listening.
at all.
And when
if
like
you're
cut, it was
driving.
like.
I knew where you guys were.
Did you watch it, Marcos?
No.
Wait,
Get out of the car.
Wait, let's
Why
see,
are you
Michelle.
here?
Wait,
No.
Michelle. Where were we, Michelle? On our last episode.
Yeah. Where were we?
In a parking structure.
Period. Poo. Yay, Michelle Yardia.
Beep, beep, in the intro. That was there.
That was my.
Why
little
did you
hit.
watch it?
Yeah, Marcos.
Hater.
I.
Fake fan? Damn.
No.
He's a fake friend. He hates us. For real.
No, I just. Where-
Let's hear the excuse.
You
Come on.
didn't have an excuse.
I don't
Come up
have
with
a good
one.
It's on YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's on everything. We post it all the time.
Literally,
I don't follow the page, so I'm sorry.
you
I won't
follow me. Us.
I don't think I follow you, Jane.
You
Wow,
follow
that was
me.
really-
At
yeah,
least.
you
I
just
just
follow
don't-
Tony.
You
She posts
liked
about it all
you
the time.
liked the story the other day, Home Slice.
On yours.
Yeah, and you didn't care to go watch it.
Clearly not.
Wow, fake. You're so fake for that.
I'm subscribed. I have post notifications on. Everything.
Wow.
Well, Michelle's a real one for
Damn,
real.
that's
What
awesome.
What do you have? Nothing. What do you got to show? Nothing.
From-
Kick him out.
Absolutely
This is a
not.
one woman
I'm
show now.
you guys.
Come on, we only want Michelle. Get out, Marco.
There's the door, bitch.
There's the door. There's the door. There's the door, bitch. So. Oh my god, I'm wearing my outfit is specifically picked for Michelle Iania because she made the shirt. That my I Like Lying to Men shirt, and
Yes.
she hates these pants.
Michelle, why don't you go ahead and talk about your business?
Why?
Oh yeah,
Damn, she gonna plug right now?
Free promoting?
we're promoting you. Free advertisement right now.
What do I say?
Go ahead, talk about it. Like, what do you do? You know, what's it called? Where can they find you?
On Instagram only. Because it's for inclusive people.
Only cool people can have.
Yeah.
And then what's it called? And what do you do?
What's going on? What are we working with?
Here, I'm too far from
Okay. So Michelle is a little too shy, but this is her her business, her little Instagram thing. It's called designs.by.michelle, but it's called the Michelle
put
is
it in the
M-I, yeah,
description.
she'll put it.
I'll
Anyway,
put it in
so
the
she does anything on here. She does like cups, she does graduation caps, she does those little like
And you get a
shadow
cup.
boxes. She'll do like shirts, literally whatever you send her. She could do it keychains, fucking anything, man.
everything
Yeah,
under the sun.
everything. So yeah, so she recently made this shirt for Talina. It says I like lying to men.
Very
And how
cute.
much was it, Michelle?
It was $5.
$5 on her fucking business website. So that's awesome. Anyways,
Yeah.
go check it out on her Instagram.
Also, if you couldn't tell, obviously our mics aren't working, so we're just gonna forget about that. If the audio is a little weird in this one, because we're this is the camera audio.
You guys know how this goes by now.
Yeah, you
so.
should know we're a disaster. Figure it out. Okay, so it's terrible. Yeah. But I dressed just for you, Michelle Yarnia. How do you think I look?
I think I like that I can't see her pants. It's just I want to see her in different style jeans, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to see you in some flares.
I wear flares all the time.
Like when she wore those boot cut ones to when we hung out the other time.
I wear those
They're
jeans
really cute.
all the
Yeah,
time.
but they're black. I want to see you in like jean colored flares.
Oh, like
Yeah.
Okay, I can get that.
Okay,
I can do that.
There we go.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. Talina's updated wardrobe.
I do wardrobe. Welcome back to Where Were We?
Yeah, this is our 4th episode now.
Yeah. Wow, 4. That's pretty good, considering how many... Okay, Michelle.
What did she say?
She said could have been a 5th. It could have been.
Right?
But
we still have that little clip if you guys want it. Nobody said they want it. So.
Yeah, so
I
nobody...
want it. I was waiting. I literally gave up 4 hours of my life for that. So
It was only 3 hours, but yeah,
hoping
true.
it would
Anyways.
come out.
Yeah. But welcome back to Where Were We? I'm
Lost half of my
Talina.
storage for that.
Welcome back to Where Were
Welcome back to Where Were We?
With Michelle and Marcos.
Okay, let's do it.
Talina Jane.
Let's try this again. Let's try this again.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Give me a second. Okay, ready?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Welcome back to Where Were We with Talina and Jade. I'm Talina.
And I'm Jade, the
And-
only other option.
The only other option. And today, sorry to cut you off, today we have some guests, obviously, that won't shut up in the back. Love them all.
Oh, sorry. I'm being a little.
And so we have the famous Michelle Yarnia.
That's me.
We mention her a lot. In every fucking episode, her name has been said.
That is true.
And Marcos. And Marcos.
My intro was so darn good.
And the amazing,
Beautiful
multi-talented. He's a bartender. He's a barista.
He knows how to make bagels.
Yeah, he's a production
He's a production person. He produces those bagels. He produces bagels and music. Double whammy, this guy.
Yeah, he can do it all. So, Marco.
So we're coworkers.
Yeah.
We're actually like
Wow.
Well, this is. Oh, never mind.
Okay, it's good.
Yeah. That.
Okay, all right.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
So there are coworkers
Yeah. Yeah, we work together
at our place,
at our undisclosed job.
location.
Then probably half of the people already know what it is.
Probably.
Yeah, but you know the people who watch it are like our friends.
Yeah. But the strangers, they can't know. Unsafe on the internet.
Exactly.
Gotta stay safe out in these streets.
Safe out of
Get-
the
get me
streets. What are you
safe.
doing, Michelle?
This is my weapon.
Are you gonna dock me the head with that?
It's pretty
I'm in.
dirty.
I am in.
I stole that from my film class in high school, by the way. Thank you, Miss Hills.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have it. I'm sure you have replacements by now. This was by accident. I did this by accident, but considering everything everything that. Thank you, Miss Hills.
Words.
Another beautiful speech by Talina.
You should just make like a series of parts of her missaying her words.
Yeah.
It'll be like a 20-minute long freaking video.
Every little clip of us stuttering or like
Messing
a 10-second
up.
intro to her life so people know what they get themselves into.
yeah. It's okay.
Dude, Okay, did fucking Alaska just shake? What
Did you guys see what's
happened?
going on in New York right now? Their
Yeah?
air?
Yeah, it's like
Wow.
it's the
Canadian.
worst fucking air. The air pollution is the worst it's been in 38 years.
Well, it's because there's a fire.
They're in Canada.
Yeah.
And I saw that thing on
Canadians.
TikTok. They were like blaming Canada.
Yeah.
Okay, but question, but what's going on in Canada if New York is facing all this? How
There's a
bad
big
is it?
fire.
I know,
There's
but
a
how
huge
bad
ass
is
fire.
it in
It's
Canada?
really bad.
True.
Then
Like,
why are we
we're
all
thinking
worried about New York? Like
What
freaking
about
Canada, the whole country's like dying right now.
Yeah, it's like right on that border there by Quebec and stuff.
That's crazy.
It's not good.
It just
That's a lot
shows
of
you
good
that no
fishing
one
too,
cares
though.
about
Yeah, I know.
Canadians.
Nobody cares, but I care about Canadians.
Not very good at all. Not
Because
very
no
good
one's
at all.
talking about them. Like, you gotta think about those people.
No,
We're
I
here
know.
for you,
the New
Canadians.
Yorkers. The New Yorkers.
New Yorkers.
I only think about themselves right now.
The New Yorker?
Like your
I
air
think
pollution
about-
hasn't been bad.
I think about New Yorkers all the time.
Okay, I have like a good question for the whole card. Now that we have guests and we have other
Ask the car.
opinions,
You're
but I
asking
don't
the
know when
vehicle.
to ask it.
Ask
ask
it right
now.
now. Like, right this second, please.
Damn.
Okay.
Demanded.
Okay.
What do you guys think happens when you die? Like after death, what happens? Like what's your personal choice on that? Like what do you believe?
I've been talking to the
There's
entire
no wrong
time.
answers because it's obviously your own belief system.
Yes, so I think about this all the time.
Yeah, sure, Tolly. Why don't you start it off?
I think about death a lot.
Question,
Okay, that was not
question should
answering
be,
her
are you scared of
question.
That was not my question.
I was gonna answer it.
death? Are you guys scared of death?
What do you think happens after you die?
I wasn't scared of death. I'm answering my question. I wasn't scared of death until I did that one. I did a. I don't know if I should admit to this.
Is it what I'm thinking of?
It's yeah.
I don't think you should maybe or it wasn't in the no.
No.
Go ahead.
I was doing something I don't want to mention right now. Okay, this doesn't even work,
okay.
dog. I was part.
Dude, did your English leave when you got out the car? Oh my god.
Emotional support.
Let me try again. Let me try again. Hold on. So I was participating in illegal activity and could you go away? Stop beeping. Thank you. So I was participating in an activity I can't mention, and it made me have a panic attack. I was also smoking marijuana. That everybody knows about. Yeah, and it made me have a panic attack, and then I felt like I was gonna die. Not like I was gonna die, but like I felt what I would have imagined death to feel like.
For shame.
Like I felt disconnected from my body, and I did not like that feeling. So now I'm afraid of death because I don't want to be disconnected from my body.
Okay.
That took so long to get to that point. Thank you, guys.
So back to my actual question.
Yes.
Michelle and Marcos,
Yes, ma'am.
what are your thoughts of life after death?
Floor is yours, guys. Yep. Take that, my girl.
Totally.
The court slowly just killed me, bro. When I was little, before I could sit in the front with my mom, my spot used to always be like right here, so that I could look at her.
Same.
And so like in every fucking even if she wasn't driving, I'd still sit like across from her
Yeah.
so that I could see her.
I do that too.
Yeah.
Now in my mom's car, I sit on that side because that's where the air is.
Now I'm just not giving a shit except for my own comfort.
No, that's what- I love when I had AirPods when they weren't lost in the abyss. I would just pop in my AirPods, put on full blast, take a nice little nap. That was me. Oh, yeah. Hey. Ooh. Oh.
Oh, she's really good.
She's really good.
You tell me the bottle, relax.
We're not like this. We're the same for real. Okay. Anyway, so what happens when you
So
die?
another question. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Well, my belief system was kind of that nothing happens.
Wait, this is like on full blast. Hold on.
Oh yeah, whoa, sorry. Actually sorry. Anyways, continue.
Anyways, yeah. I don't believe that anything happens. You cease to exist, and that you're fertilizer. It's a cruel way to think, but, you know.
Can you go more into depth about that? Like, what do you think about your consciousness? What do you think about your soul?
Like, do you believe in souls and all
I
that?
don't believe in souls.
So what do you think? Like, so
you think it just ends? Like, that's it?
correct me if I'm wrong. You think that after you're dead, your consciousness dies, your soul dies with your body, right?
Yeah.
Nothing happens,
Yeah.
and you just
It's just black.
become dirt
Yeah.
with like
Yeah.
worm fertilizer,
Yeah.
and nothing happens.
Yeah. Essentially, like,
So you don't believe that your consciousness and your soul go anywhere? Like you just
He doesn't
think,
believe in souls.
you don't,
Yeah,
you
no,
don't believe
I-
in any of that. You don't believe in ghosts. You don't believe in paranormal
No.
stuff. You don't,
I've tried
It's gonna
before.
be very
You know,
tough conversation.
I've been to like abandoned
I think that's...
warehouses. I try to at least interact with paranormal stuff, and I've gotten no response.
In my experience, the more you try to push it, the more that it's not going to work.
Oh, 100%.
Like you can't go into like a haunted house or anything expecting to see ghosts. Like if you
Like
have an
Mary
interaction,
Poppins.
you have an
Sure.
interaction. You know what I mean? Like it just happens to you. Like you can't just like go out and
I think I
search
saw a
for
ghost
it.
one time.
No way.
Or like a shadow was so scary.
Tell your story.
Tell your story.
My
Queen.
turn. So, I'm just kidding.
Michelle has
Wait,
arrived.
before you tell your story. That's a really interesting take, Marcos. That's a really simple way, I guess,
It's
to
a really
think about
morbid
death.
way, because I just feel
I
like
wouldn't say it's morbid.
people
I would just say it's realistic.
people would like. I understand why, you know, it's there and why people have their beliefs and why they don't. I respect it all, but you know, in the end, to me, that's kind of what happens. And I know people would like to believe that there's something after. I personally don't believe that there's anything after.
Follow-up question. Are you not religious?
I am not religious.
Okay. So, what would you say that your religious take is? Are you agnostic? Are you atheist? Are you nothing at all?
Are you a science man?
Yeah, are you a Scientologist?
Scientologist?
I
Hope
mean,
not.
I do believe in science, but I don't.
He was gonna say, I
wouldn't-
do believe in Scientology.
No.
I was like,
don't
alright,
think I would
stop.
take it- I don't believe I'll take it like as far as that. Like, I have somewhat of faith in the universe that whatever happens for a reason, but it's not like a greater power or something else. Like it's just
Interesting.
yeah.
I feel like
That's why I can't like really pinpoint.
in a way, when you were like, that's a morbid take, maybe it's kind of not that morbid. I feel like it's more comforting to think that it's like, that's it. It's that it's over.
Yeah.
You know? Because I don't know if I believe in like souls necessarily. I don't know. My beliefs change a lot because anything could be possible.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're just like energy, and then we're just gonna go back into the universe and then be like distributed out again. But like, would me as in like Talina be conscious of that? No, I don't think so.
But
maybe.
would the soul, would the energy that was before this consciousness know that you went back into the universe? I think yes.
Maybe.
I think that the energy knows that it's been recycled and that it's going all these.
That's
other
kind of scary to
places.
think about as well.
Yeah, but
Excuse
it's
me.
also like that's why like I think that the universe is so intertwined because everything has been everything already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everybody's had a chance to be a leaf, to be a little ladybug, you know, to be a dolphin in the sea. Like,
What if we're all doing that right now? That goes to like the egg theory.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's
I'm
why
you, you're me. We're
yeah,
all
and
just living.
that's why I believe in the egg theory. Like to a certain extent, I think that the egg theory is.
So you
the
think you're
basis
me?
Of, no, that's why I'm saying like to an extent. I think that
Okay.
we're all one.
Yeah.
We're all connected in some way.
Yes.
Just like how everybody's kind of related at the end of the day, because we all started from one person. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah.
Like that. Like we're all from the same source.
Yeah. Just like that, like one leaf has been 1,000 leaves. You
Yeah.
know, like they've all come from that one tree that was first on this planet.
Yeah.
So, what was your story? Your little ghost
Yeah,
story?
your ghost story, Michelle.
So, on a dark and stormy night.
On a dark and stormy night.
Setting the mood,
Okay.
okay.
It was like a couple months ago.
That's fine.
And
Okay.
I was at my
Go ahead.
my mother-in-law's house, and it was a bunch of us. It was like me, Frank, his brothers, and then like his friends were over. I think we were like drinking that night, and we were like playing like board games and stuff, and we were taking a break. Me and Frank were sitting down in the living room, and the way that their house is set up, they have like a small, like little tiny hallway. It's very small, and there's a bathroom, one bedroom, and then another bedroom, and then right in front of the bathroom is like the opening to go into the living room. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so they have, obviously his nieces are there, they're small little girls, and they're always running around, and you can hear footsteps when like they're running. And me and Frank were sitting in the living room. Where we were sitting, we had like very good eye shot of the little hallway, and it was kind of dark, but there was still some light, and we seen a shadow run by, and we heard the footsteps like doom doom doom, and then we looked, and I was like, oh, like it was just the girls, whatever. And then I asked my sister, and I was like, hey, like where's the girls? And she's like, oh, they're outside playing. I was like, so who the fuck was that? And it wasn't just me that seen it, Frank seen it too, and we both heard it. And then I started telling everyone, they're like, get out my house.
Dude, that's so fucking weird.
Yeah, and ever since that, like, it was scary.
Maybe.
Ever since I, like, seen that, and I walk to the bathroom, and, like, I'm in the hallway sometimes, I get, like, weird senses. I don't know. Yeah, it was very creepy. Yeah, I think my old house was haunted, too, by, like, a little girl. Because my mom said one time because our hallway was pretty long, and then we had like a big mirror in the end, and we had like tile everywhere, so you couldn't really hear footsteps unless you had like high heels on or like shoes,
Right.
And so I guess she said she was like walking to her room, and she like seen in the mirror like a little girl like standing in the distance. And yeah,
That would send me. I'm done. We're moving out.
yeah, we moved out, but I mean,
We moved out.
yeah.
As you
One
should.
time when
The
I was
ghost.
younger, it was like me and my sisters, and obviously we had tile throughout the whole house, and we used to have like bar stools, and when you would move them just a slight bit, you can hear it, and it was like hard on the floor. And we were all in my room, and we were watching TV, and we heard like the stools moving, and we thought like, oh, like our parents are home or something, and it was like mid-morning, and they never came home till like 5 or 6 in the night, so it was like kind of weird. So we looked, and there was nothing there, and one of the stools was literally like pulled out.
So somebody did move it?
Yeah,
Damn.
it was scary. We took like, like those things you use in like fireplaces to like poke at the wood.
Yeah.
We all grabbed one of those and like going around the house.
You guys freaking Charlie's
scary.
Angels. Back to back. I have seen things. I've like seen a figure at the foot of my bed one time, but I don't know if that was like my dream carrying on to like the real world, or if because there was actually like a figure there.
Right.
But that was at my house. If there was a house that was haunted, I think it was my grandma's. My grandma's house is for sure haunted. There's always bad energy in there all the time, and it's like chaotic energy. It's not even like, it's like the second you step foot into the house, it's like, oh gosh, there's like chaos here. And when we were younger, me, my sister, and both of my cousins, like we all have experienced this. Like it would be like the middle of the night, and then it sounds like people are talking in the distance. Like it kind of sounds like the TV is on in the next room.
Whoa.
But we all hear that, and every time we get up to go check or go into the living room to see maybe the TV's on,
Fuck no, I would
it's
not.
never on.
Fuck that shit. Go to sleep.
No, it's okay, but me, I'm like the white.
I'm deaf at that point. Shit.
Dude, I'm like the white guy in horror movies that go and investigate. Like that's
Oh my
that's what I
God.
do. Like that's my position. Stupid. Like I'll go out of my way to go see if anything's there.
You're like
But-
the girl who runs back upstairs instead of out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the
me.
stupid one.
Yeah.
Everyone yells at.
Yeah.
The one that freaking
That
falls.
pokes the bear to make sure something
And
happens.
literally,
You're the one
like,
that runs
took
right past your phone but
forever.
doesn't grab it.
Yeah.
I'm the one who goes into the kitchen and doesn't grab a knife.
You're the one who slips and slowly crawls through your bedroom instead of
Has
getting
the
up.
keys, goes to start the car, and it drops. The keys drop. That's me.
Yeah, you're the one who fumbles with the keys for like 5 minutes.
Anyways, yeah, but I went and checked and there was nothing there. But we all would like talk, be like, do you hear that? And it would happen all the time. It wasn't just like a one-time thing. It was like it always happens.
That's so weird.
You know
Yeah.
what they say? You're supposed to like talk to the spirits, like leave me alone. Like I don't want anything to do with you. And they're supposed to leave me alone because you're not supposed to engage with them because they want to, like taunt you. But
Yeah.
Marcos, who doesn't believe in any of this, he's like,
these delusion ass bitches.
It's like, okay.
Everyone has their own instances. I know my grandmother shared stories where she's like had real life experiences, at least like to her, and of seeing ghosts and hearing and interacting. So I was gonna say, like, have y'all played with the Ouija board or anything? Have you tried?
So, yeah, we have
Oh,
Me and
okay.
Tanya.
multiple times.
A lot,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, did it work? That's
Oh,
On
actually,
Halloween?
okay.
was that on Halloween? Yeah,
It was on Halloween, but okay, when I was little, see, and it could just be a placebo effect. Like that's why, like the Ouija board. I don't know. But when I was little, I did play it with my neighbor and my brother, and we did like the whole thing. Like we put candles around it. We like put salt around it. Like we really like set it up.
That's
you
what we
know?
did the first time.
Yeah,
not
like-
the salt, but we put protection candles.
Yeah, and so we were like playing it, and I was like, okay, guys, you guys are like fucking with me, right? And so I asked a question that only I would know, and the little ghost answered it, and said answered it like correctly, and I was like, okay, was that me or was
Yeah,
That
you know,
ghosty?
I do it.
like did I like subconsciously like, you know what I mean? So
See, I've seen a lot of things like debunk like what it is, like that it is just like you consciously moving it. Because I've seen that thing, you do this, your fingers are gonna close no matter what.
yeah,
So like you can never be steady. So when you put your fingers on the board, that's your muscle just moving slowly.
yeah.
But
Don't
when we
force it.
What do you mean not?
just relax your hands, their fingers are gonna close. Do you see how it's closing?
Close your eyes.
Close my eyes.
Yeah, they're
I'll use
closing.
this.
Oh, you're right.
All right.
Yeah, but that's just because like they explained it
That's
on
like
brain
muscle
games.
memory.
Yeah. But we did it the first time, and then it was moving, but it wasn't giving us like any solid answers.
Yeah. But then it was.
But then we did it again on Halloween, and then that was weird because I thought at first that was her like fucking
Yeah,
around.
but then I was.
I really don't know.
It's fine.
Jay, do you want to tell the people what's what? Nothing's working anymore. So, Jade, would you like to tell the people what happened?
My car died.
That's something we gotta worry about.
Something we gotta worry about after filming.
It's tough.
Yeah.
So we did the Ouija board on Halloween. This was like the third time we did it?
The third time?
I just
The third time.
I
Isn't my heart on the other side? Wait, what side is
What
my
did
heart?
you just
It's on
say?
this side. I don't know what side my heart's on.
It's
Wow.
like right here.
It's on the
It's
left.
actually kind of middle, but it's like
That's
left.
what I did. That's what
Yeah, so my heart wasn't even.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, so we did it. And, okay. And the person that we channeled, I guess, through the Ouija board, they said was our friend who passed away.
Yes.
So that's why we were both like, okay, dog. Like, are you freaking...
And we were like just like talking about him too. Like
Yeah. Because it happened, it's like, not even, like, a year prior? 6 months prior. No, not even. It was like 4 months before that he passed away.
yeah, it like just happened.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so apparently, he was like the one talking to us.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if that's like... for
Yeah, if it was
reals.
our subconscious or if
Yeah.
it was.
Because I tried the Ouija board by myself, all lonesome in my household.
The
the
You're
haunted
also not
one.
supposed to do it by yourself.
Yeah, well, I did. And it didn't work. So that's why I'm like, this thing's just cardboard. I don't think the Ouija board does anything.
No.
I think it's the same as like a pendulum.
Yeah.
It's just your subconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like your hand motion.
It's the same thing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Isn't that called the pendulum, the little triangle thing? Or
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Illuminati.
Yeah,
No. So when I was young, I had this reoccurring like paranormal experience like almost every night.
Mm-hmm.
And like, okay, so the way that my room was there was like this hallway, and then it was my room that I shared with my sister, and we had a bunk bed. And the bunk bed was like right here, so it was like facing the door into the hallway.
That's the worst.
Yeah. So, and we would always have to have to leave our doors cracked at night. Like, I don't know why, like we couldn't close it, you know. So so every night I would be laying in bed, you know, I'd just be like listening to my jams on my little MP3.
Is this with the fam?
Yeah, this was with the fam.
Mm.
And like my sister was asleep, but me, like I thought I was asleep, but I wasn't asleep. And I would be looking into the hallway, and there was like these little shadow figures. Like, they looked like twins. It was like a girl and a boy, and they would be holding hands. And like the rest of them was like this dark shadowy like figure, but their eyes were like red.
Yo, and this happened reoccurringly?
Yeah, this happened like almost every night. I was probably like 9 or 10 at the time. And I couldn't like move, and I couldn't talk. I couldn't do anything. All I could do was look at them. And some nights they would just like stand there in the hallway, and then some nights they would start slowly walking towards me.
Wait, you couldn't walk or move?
I couldn't. No, I was in like a sleep paralysis thing.
So maybe it was like sleep paralysis.
It could have been, but
It happened every night.
almost every night. Not
Almost every night,
But
yeah.
yeah, and then sometimes I could move, and I would like throw my covers over me, and then I would just like think in my head, I'd be like, go away, like you're not here, and then they would go away. But yeah, it was weird. And then one night they came, and they had like white eyes, and they didn't have red eyes.
They changed.
Yeah,
They went to the good side.
and they were no longer holding hands.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, and then it just stopped. Like no more. Like they never came again.
That was nothing like you saved us. We're free now.
Stop.
They're not holding hands anymore. They're like,
Yeah.
it's time to go.
But it was
Eyes
really
white.
weird.
So when I was saying the figures that I've seen, this was back in freshman year of high school. I had a dream that I was in a Starbucks for some reason, I don't know, and it was like an ordinary little Starbucks situation,
Yeah, right.
And then all of a sudden the lights at the Starbucks like switches off, and then it starts like flashing, like the lights. But once the lights start flashing, there's this figure of a woman.
It's a little rave, you know? Sorry, go on.
We're trying to be serious here.
Go on, see the other woman.
There's a figure of a woman, right? And she has like no face. Her face is black. And it's like a black figure, black hair, long hair, and she's wearing this white long dress.
Yeah.
What are you smiling at over there?
Sorry.
So she's like wearing this white dress, and she has like a blue aura around her. And so she keeps like popping up around the Starbucks, and everywhere I'm turning, she's like in front of my face,
So
basically.
weird.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden I wake up. And then when I wake up, I see that exact same figure that was in my dream standing at the foot of my bed. And like just standing there. And then it was there for like, I want to say maybe like 3 seconds. Like 1, 2, 3. Like it was there for a solid 3 seconds. And then it went away. And I was like, yo, that was crazy. And then I went back to bed. But the thing, I wasn't scared. I was just like, huh. Okay. And then I like knocked out, right? And then I went, and that was that. Okay. And then I went and told my PE teacher at the time. And she was like, she was a very Christian woman. And then she was like, you need to pray. That is the devil trying to get you. And then I was like, I'm sorry? And then she was like, you're not supposed to have nightmares. Nightmares are like the devil trying to get to you. I don't know. And I was like, okay. So she was like, so next time you have a nightmare, you tell them, you're like, God is protecting me. I will not, whatever. I don't know. She was like,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, she like,
A religious mantra.
yeah. And then I was like, all right, I'll do that. And then this was like at the time where I was like kind of iffy with my faith. So I was like, okay, maybe I got homie on my side here. So, but I never cared. Like I wasn't scared when I saw the figure. But then, I had another dream, I guess. And this time I was in an art museum. And it was like a normal art museum, whatever. And then all of a sudden the paintings come to life. And they're all talking to me. And they're like, don't look at the figure. Don't look at the figure. They're like, don't look at it. Don't look at it. And I'm like, what the fuck, what figure? And then I turn, and then there's this brown figure just standing. And then it gets, like, more, like, then the paintings get louder, and they're starting yelling at me. They're like, don't look at it, don't look at it. And now there's, like, flashing. They're, like, flashing at me.
Jesus
And then
Christ.
everywhere I look, there's this brown figure. And then, because my PE teacher told me, like, to pray to God, I was like, God, please, like, help me.
God.
I was like, in my dream, I was like, I will not, I'm on, like, God's got my back, Shadi. The devil's not gonna get me today. Like, I was thinking that in my dream. And then all of a sudden, I woke up, my hands were crossed, right? I woke up and I went, and I, like, dropped my arms. That's how, like, crazy it was. I was like, yo, that was fucking wild. That's crazy. Then I went back to bed, right?
Okay.
Then I woke up again in the middle of the night, and then I saw the figure from my dream standing at my door frame, staring at me. But then this time I got scared. Like, this time I was scared. I started crying. I don't get scared easily. Obviously, like I said, I'm the one who likes to poke the bear.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get scared easily, but I got scared this time. So I started crying, and I ran to my sister's room. I was like, dog, I cannot be in there alone. The devil's gonna eat me right now. So yeah, but I don't know if that was just my brain and then my PE teacher being like, the devil's gonna get me, that it was like,
Messing with your head.
Yeah, that I was
Did
the voices.
that ever happen again, or was that the last time?
No, after I stopped, like, believing in, like, everything, I just never saw it again.
Huh.
But at my grandma's house, so much weird shit happens over there. There was this one time, this was during COVID, like, in 2020, I remember, I got off FaceTime with you. It was that night, we were on FaceTime. We were talking about lucid dreaming and all that jazz. And then, anyways, we got off the phone, and then in the middle of the night, I woke up, and I saw, like, a figure just move around dance around my room, kind of. Like, it just went, and I was like, that was wild. That was crazy. That scared me a little bit. Like, it just made my heart sink. I was like, that's bonkers. Let me just take a nice little nap over here. And then I went back to bed. So those are my ghost stories.
Wow.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
One time my sister had this doll that, like, I was really scared of. It was, like, one of those, like, glass dolls.
The porcelain dolls.
Yeah, the porcelain dolls that were, like, all dressed all pretty and stuff. And, like,
Those are scary looking.
yeah, first of all, she had a lot of them, too, because my grandma loved to give them to her. But anyway, we kept them on, like, this high dresser that we had, and she just sat up there, and she would watch us through the night.
Oh?
Okay? And so I was sleeping, and one time I woke up in the middle of the night, I was like... And I look over to my window, and we had, like, a little window seal thing going on there. And the doll was sitting right there on the window seal.
It's fine.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, so... And when I saw that it was, like, on the windowsill, I was like, oh, hell no. So I went off on my bed, I went to the windowsill, and I physically touched the doll to see if the doll was actually there. I'm sorry, are we all here right now?
Yes. You physically touched the doll.
Michelle Yania?
What's going on?
I need to baby her right now.
Okay.
And being her mother. Michelle!
You touched it to make sure it was there.
Yeah, I went up to the doll and I grabbed it. I was like, is this fucking real? Like, did this doll actually move here? So I put it back on the shelf and I went to sleep. But that fucking scared the shit out of me. Like, and
Could somebody else have moved it possibly?
no, because we all went to bed.
Huh.
And the shelf is all the way up there. Like, I had to grab a chair to put it up. Like, it's high. We're short-ass fucking kids.
Yeah, that's...
You know, like, how did that even
You
happen?
don't think, like, maybe they fell asleep after you and they were playing
They were
with it?
younger
Or your
than
parents
me.
maybe moved it just
No,
to be
they
good
went to
dicks?
sleep. Everybody was asleep.
It's Chucky.
My
Annabelle.
sisters go to sleep, like, my sister Harley, she was in the bed next to me. She goes to sleep, like, really early. My sister Paige was in the bed with me, like, we shared a bed. Everybody was asleep, like, nobody goes and checks in on us, and they wouldn't move the doll, like, that's a weird thing to do.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
true.
Yeah. But we never even got to Michelle, like, her thoughts on life after death.
So,
Go ahead.
It's really good.
it's so cute.
Thank you, Michelle.
Welcome, ASMR.
Some
What was the question again?
What are your thoughts on life after death?
I think a lot of things. I think I'm kind of hungry right now, but
Yeah,
Same
thank
things,
you.
girly pop.
I don't know. I feel like your soul is still lingering around for a while.
On Earth?
Yeah. Not saying that I would know by experience, but I'm saying I think that because when my boyfriend's dad passed away at his funeral, it was the first time I ever seen a yellow butterfly. And I was like, I didn't think nothing of it at first. I was like, okay, you know, we're in, you know, a place where there's always flowers and stuff. And maybe they just want to go to the flowers, you know, they're butterflies. They want to eat. So I didn't think nothing of it. And we were all the way in, like, San Diego.
Yeah.
And then I come back home, and for the past, like, 2 months after that, I would randomly see yellow butterflies at times when I would think of him. And I felt like that was just him reassuring me, like, hey, I see you, you know, I'm still here. And the last time I ever seen one was on my boyfriend's graduation day. And after that, I haven't seen one since. And that was like a year ago now. So I felt like that was him saying, like, thank you. Because all he would tell me when he was there was just help him graduate, help him with school, like that. He was like, please promise me to help him finish school. And that's what I did. Basically, I'm not gonna freaking sugarcoat anything. I did all his fucking work for him. First of all.
Speak your truth.
I technically did my whole senior year over again. But I mean, you know, he did do most of the part of it. So I felt like that was him saying thank you. You know, like, my time here is done. Like, I can go and rest in peace now, knowing that my son finished school.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't know. I feel like once you do pass away, your soul still lingers around. Just to see stuff that you wanted to finalize before you passed. And I feel like once that happens, you're like, okay, now I can, you know, go be at rest.
Yeah.
Maybe
and I don't have to worry.
Maybe it's not necessarily all in ghost form. They could do it in different...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I say, like, in like energy, it's like the
Word?
Word, yeah.
Word.
Okay, now we have jumped into the game portion of the podcast.
Yeah, today we're going to play a different game.
Yeah, this week we're going to play He's a 10 But.
He's a 10 But. So if you guys don't know what that is, do you?
Well, he does, she doesn't.
Hillary Duff goes to the gym. That's Hillary Tough.
Very
Hillary.
good.
Yeah, there we go.
Hillary Duff goes to the gym. That's Hillary Buff.
But her name is really Hillary Buff, isn't it?
Duff, babe.
Oh.
Word.
Hillary Buff. You've been uninvited to the Lizzie McGuire reunion because you don't know her name.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Uninvited.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Okay, so he's a 10 But. It's pretty self-explanatory. I feel like you'll kind of get the gist of it as we go on.
Yeah, so basically you're gonna
English.
No one in this car knows how to speak.
Hey, I'm foreign.
Okay, so here's how it's gonna go. You're gonna set it up for yourself, like, he's a 10 but, and then you're going to basically say something that could possibly lower, I guess,
higher.
The scale.
Yeah.
You know? And then
You'll get it.
Yeah.
You'll get it.
Okay.
yeah.
He's a 10, but he smells bad. Or they're a 10, I guess, with Marcos.
Oh yeah.
So they're a 10, but they smell bad.
I was gonna say we're playing like he.
That
but
would
I'm
be
thinking
like
abolishing.
that would be like a 4, like a 3, bro. Like that's you have bad
fucking
hygiene.
lying.
Like that's disgusting.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
That's zero.
But he's a 10. Like, imagine if, like, who's a 10 that we can agree on?
Johnny Depp.
I wouldn't say a
That's what
10.
he
No,
smells.
like,
Have you ever seen people that look like they smell,
yeah.
Oh yeah, like a lot.
but they're attractive, but they look like they smell?
Like, Ryan Reynolds is a universal attractive.
Who?
Ryan
You know,
Reynolds?
do you guys
Like,
know?
imagine if he smelled bad.
No.
No, look at his wife. You think you're gonna let him?
Okay,
fucking
I'm
smell
saying
bad?
imagine.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Obviously,
saying.
I'm not saying he does smell
Should
bad.
blast him on Twitter.
Yeah, she'd be like, this fucking nasty ass girl take shower tonight, guys. Homegirl literally bought a whole fucking sports channel just to watch him be confused at a game. You don't think she'd blast him about not showering?
I know, I'm not saying he does smell bad, but I'm saying imagine, like, that level of attraction. He would be a 3.
He's not
I don't
that
even think he's
attractive, though.
attractive.
I don't think he's that attractive. Okay, move on. If you know so much, if you got your degree, how does that work?
Since you think you know everything.
If you got your degree.
I think it's got your degree first, and then.
You are making quite a ruckus right there. Michelle Audio, let's keep the
Wait,
noise down to a minimum. Yeah.
You know, her and her husband don't take showers regularly.
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, her and Ashton Kutcher and her kids too. Like they're like obviously we clean our areas, but they don't fully take a full-on shower unless they think that their body physically has dirt on it.
Ew.
They've said it once too many times in interviews, so everyone knows. So don't get close to them because they probably are dirty. They probably hold many viruses. And diseases.
That's disgusting.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, if I
that's pretty
ever
gross.
am in the room with Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, I know not to go next to him.
Okay, so
Just don't drink after them.
yeah, no.
Alright, so you say 3?
I say
Yeah,
one.
I say 3.
1.
That's gross.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
care how attractive you are. You stink.
If she smells like it's 0.
No, honestly, yeah, that's like
Yeah,
a 0.
right on. True.
But you also gotta think, like, what if they don't have the finances to smoke it? You know,
Why
what if
don't
they're
you have
like,
the
It
finances
doesn't.
to
You
shower?
can't buy a bar of soap.
Well,
The
you never
99
know.
cents.
You never know what people are going through.
You could find $1 on the ground and go buy a bar.
I don't know. I
Really?
feel like
when
there's
when
never
was the
an
last time you found $1 on
excuse.
the ground?
Like unless you're
I found a 20 on the
ground.
ground a week ago.
Unless you're
So-
physically homeless.
Where are you going?
I don't
Because
think.
I want to go there.
And even homeless people will. Some people will find a way to fucking shower.
True. Actually, you know what? I take it back. Find a way.
That's
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
can
saying.
wait.
There is
If there's a
way.
will, there is a way. And you
Yeah.
should have a will to
It's
smell
2023.
not
Come
bad.
on. Just fucking steal it if you can't buy it.
If you guys have.
True. Period, Michelle.
Yeah.
Just like go to your local Target.
That's what I'm
Fucking
saying.
Target. Go to Dollar Tree. They wouldn't be more They wouldn't be as never mind. I'm not
Suspicious.
talking
Yeah, no, they
Go to
wouldn't
Walmart.
go
as Target because it's Target. Come
Is
on.
English just
Have a
not
homeless
working today?
person?
No.
No, it's
No?
not
No.
actually.
Yeah, bro.
English left when we all got in this class.
No, seriously. We wouldn't know with you though because you haven't spoken at
Yeah,
all.
you haven't
I-
spoke a shit.
You haven't spoken shit.
You haven't said shit.
I haven't spoken shit.
They're 10, but they drive very bad.
Like
Like a 9? I don't
I
know.
don't know, like a 7, 6. Can be worked on.
I would say 9 or yeah.
It's fixable. I said like a 6 or 7.
Considering I don't know how to drive, I feel like it would give them a 2 because you need to have that balance. You know what I'm saying? Either I have to drive or you have to drive. If I
guess
can't,
so.
if I can't drive, it must be you.
Yeah.
Until I could drive, then it wouldn't. Then it wouldn't matter.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah.
I guess. Sure.
Marcos, speak the fuck up.
Women can't drive, so she's a 10.
Marcus, I'm gonna punch
It
you in the
don't
face.
make a difference.
Anyway.
Honestly, if I'm just like
Starts
stuck
crying.
driving all the time, that's fine. That's cool. Honestly, a lot safer that way.
He's a 10, but he's a really intense
They.
rock climber.
I mean,
Like
go
a
for
10, I
it.
guess?
10.
No, like he always wants to be moving. Like he always wants
Oh,
to be doing
fuck
something. Like he
that.
always wants to be hiking or biking or rock climbing or like he's like really active and he wants you to join in and
3, because I'll have my days
10.
where I'm full
Not a
of
girl.
energy, and then I have my days like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, there's sometimes where I'm like, hey,
yeah,
but
but then I'll
but
just, but I'll
like-
just, you know, get out. Then I just won't join that time.
yeah, and then
That's fine.
yeah, but you don't get it.
Michelle.
So sorry.
I would say, yeah.
Like he's like the type to be like, okay, come on, like let's do this, like let's do like you can do this, like let's push you, like you know, like
That's fine.
he always tries to like get you to go, like even if you don't want to go. You're like, oh, let's be lazy today, and he's like, no, let's wake up at the ass crack of dawn and like run a 10-mile.
Well, if my body starts showing that I'm doing good progress, then I'll keep going.
That's what I'm
Days
saying.
of
Like,
time.
I
But
mean,
if I
go-
look
go
the
on.
same, then I'm not fucking going.
Go on.
Yeah.
The only-
My only thing is like, if she got a 6-pack, it'll probably be like a lower number. But like, other than that,
You don't like fit women?
What
I
are
mean, just like
where?
like a 6-pack.
What's going on here?
Marcus, what are we learning about you right now? I'm
But
sorry.
it's like, but she fit. I'm like, cool. She's an 8. She's a 10.
You don't like.
You don't like women who are
Women-
in shape,
No,
What?
I'm saying specifically like the 6-pack. Like,
and that's why you're single.
You're gonna start crying right now.
Oh, he's a 10, but he drives a Prius. I mean, sorry, they're a 10, but they drive a
No,
Prius.
fuck no, they're 0.
Oh,
I
0.
fucking
Zero.
hate Prius. If if you drive a Prius, you have a bigger problem in life.
You're blind.
I'm fucking Priuses.
I don't think
No.
Tadina has a say in this.
I don't
Does she
know.
know the difference? Does she
I know the difference.
Does she know what-
Michelle Yania. I just don't care. If they're like a stupid Prius driver, I'm gonna be embarrassed
Well,
making the
Prius
video.
drivers are stupid Prius drivers.
Ooh.
You know,
Oh.
you know what? I've seen a Prius speed. I've seen one with speed.
Yeah,
man.
and they're dick about it.
Yeah, they speed with no fucking intention of getting anywhere.
That's like a Nissan Sentra always.
Yeah, they're like an
there's
8.
always no reason. Just
No,
Does anybody
those-
else have one?
BMW
Oh,
drivers.
yeah,
helping the environment, you know what I'm
So-
saying?
Yeah.
they're a 10, but they have bad breath.
That
Zero.
goes along with the hygiene, like
Yeah.
zero.
That's fixable. Just brush your fucking teeth.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
No, you
work
should.
on it,
What
but,
the?
like,
You're zero. That you should have figured that out yourself. I don't want to fix that. The fact I wouldn't
Well, if you're
put myself in
grown-ass
that situation to
person
fix
and you
that.
don't know how to fix that, and you don't see nothing wrong with that, then
That's disgusting.
Facts.
That's-
Facts, no
You
printer.
need-
They're a
To
10,
have
but they're a
good
flat
hygiene.
earther.
Oh, no,
I
0.
mean,
2.
what do you
Sorry.
mean?
Get on a plane.
Like,
Then
they
you're just
think the earth is
stupid.
flat.
Get on a plane. No.
Are you for real?
0.
Get on a plane. Look. You could see the horizon. You could see the earth. Go to the beach. You could see the earth curving.
You tell them.
There's no way you could possibly like if it's for like shits and gigs. Because I know back in like freshman year of high school, I was like flat Earth.
Yeah, I was like,
LOL.
haha, you're gonna fall off the edge of the earth.
Yeah,
Like, no,
but I
really,
didn't actually
honestly.
believe that. It's obviously not flat. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid, idiot.
I feel like I'm coming up with all these.
They're a 10, but they're an idiot. Like they're
How
actually
much of an
stupid.
idiot?
Like they're 10, but there's like no thoughts behind their eyes. What would you say to that?
What? Sorry.
We
Are you
love a
alright?
ditzy girl.
Yeah, what's up?
They're a 10, but like they're no thoughts behind their eyes.
Oh, I don't know. Is it like a little puppy dog look? Like, you know, like they're there, but they just like zone
It's like
out a lot?
it's like one of those moments where it's like you're lucky, you're cute.
Yeah, well, like that's a 10. I don't care.
Yeah, that's cute.
Word.
I like
Yeah,
it.
it's cute.
love it.
What?
If they can't
Does
like,
that
but if they're
sometimes.
really stupid, like have you guys seen Ghostbusters?
Yeah, like a long
The-
time
The
ago.
original?
Yeah, like you know how like the female version, the female
No, what the
Ghostbusters.
fuck? No.
Okay,
I didn't even know
Melissa
it was
McCarthy was in that
female
movie.
Yeah, it
Okay,
probably sucks.
no, Melissa McCarthy was in that. It did not suck. It was a good one.
Anyways,
Okay, it's just like they're just stupid. Like it's just like any like you're
this
trying
will-
to talk to them and
this
they
will
just
stir
like
it up a little bit.
and their brain just doesn't function. You know what I'm saying? Like
They're-
not that it doesn't
They're a
function.
10,
It's like,
but they're like
they're 10, but they're an idiot.
that's a 10.
okay,
love
I
it.
would
That's a
say
good-
like maybe
No,
like,
You guys still think 10?
like a 7 then. If they're truly like they don't know anything.
I would say 2, dog. I can't handle an idiot. Sure, if they're pretty, then you could just like have your fun, sure thing. But like in a relationship status, absolutely not. Not if you're an idiot. You can't have no
What if
thoughts
they don't?
behind
What
your
if they
eyes.
can't help that they're an idiot? Like they want to learn.
Go somewhere else, not for
That's
me.
why you teach them. That's why you're there. Like, you
I
guys
can't
are
handle
physically
idiots.
attracted, but
Okay.
you just have to help one another.
If they
Yeah.
really are stupid, I can't.
Like, what if
You
guys
can't
grew up
fix
differently
stupidity.
And he just
I guess
didn't
so,
have
yeah.
a freaking family full of smart people.
I'm not his mother. I don't know.
That should be your sound for the day.
That should be me holding your hand. That should be me making you laugh.
That
Should be me.
This is so sad.
That should be me. That should be me. That should be me. Holding, kissing your lips. That should be me.
Being with you.
Be with you. This is so wrong. I can't go on. That should be me. Or something, cause that should be me.
That should be 1. She's a 10, but she can't sing.
A 10.
So rude, Marcos.
No, I just made me
A 10?
think.
Selena sings beautifully.
Thank you.
Anyways. Okay, mine. They're a 10, but... Never mind, I don't know how to word it.
Oh, really good. Okay, how about they're a 3? They're 3?
But they have really good morals.
Yeah, do charity work.
You're a
Like,
3.
they're a 3, but they do charity work.
You should have good morals regardless.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
some
makes
people
them
are
lower.
cold-hearted.
That's bare minimum. That's like you should have already
Yeah,
met
but
that.
he has the bare minimum and more. Like he wants to do good and he does good.
like just a real good person.
Yes.
Then like, and he's a what?
You gotta
And
raise
he's a
your hand.
3.
A 5.
I know, right?
Okay.
A 6, perhaps.
Wait,
It could. If you have a really good personality, guys, it can
They're
bump
a
you up so
10.
much.
but
What's my body count?
Yeah.
Michelle, 28. But that's not including the ones in the closet.
okay, I don't know what that means. But I'm not gonna get into it.
So what was yours?
He's a 10, but he doesn't do anything special for holidays or birthdays or any special moments in your relationship.
A 0. A freaking 0.
Oh, no.
Why don't you want
You
joy
don't
in
want
your
any
life?
effort?
Why don't you want joy? Why don't you want happiness? Why don't you care? Where's the empathy? You are a 0. You don't have feelings, or you're either don't have feelings or you're very traumatized. Fig style.
Yeah. Good job.
Thank you, LA.
Yeah, I agree. Like really low. I'd give him like a 1 or like a 0.
A 0.
That's ridiculous.
You're not even there. Like what?
Okay, and what
I wouldn't
guess
even have a
like 2 or
relationship.
something, I don't know.
Like a 2.
A 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What was yours,
Close
Marco?
one.
What was
Oh
yours?
yeah. She's a 10, but she has a high body count. Like a high.
A
body
10.
count.
10.
I mean,
I
if
mean, like a
she's-
disgustingly
if
high
they're-
body count.
What's disgustingly
10.
high?
I
Like
mean, it's
50
called having
plus.
fun.
Whatever, do
I
your
don't
thing.
know.
I mean, you didn't fucking know him during that time. so you can't
Exactly.
really-
I mean, she had a whole life
prevent
before
it.
you.
It's just more fun without you.
That's what it sounds like.
The only reason, okay, no, but to be serious about that question, to actually answer, even though it doesn't matter, your body count, it does not matter at all.
What the fuck?
Anyways, even though, I personally wouldn't want somebody with a high body count, personally, not because, like, I think that what they're doing is wrong, do what you want, live your life, but personal preference,
Word.
because, only because I don't want to be compared to other people. That's an insecurity thing, though. That's only because I'm like, it's scary, go away.
Yeah.
Like, you've been with other people, that's scary to me, what if
That's
they're better than me?
understandable.
That's the only reason why. But other than that, I don't really give a shiznit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, there are 4, but they have the exact same music taste as you. Like, they get just as excited about, like, a new song dropping as you do.
And
Like, it's exactly the same.
Like a 5 or 6.
So they said, from a 4 to a 10, did you say 5
like
or 6?
a 5 or 6. The same music taste? That's okay.
I would
cool.
say, I wouldn't say
Like we-
10,
like
but I
we
would
have the
say,
same
like,
music
6,
taste.
7.
Like that's cool, but that's not everything.
I love music.
It's a good
Yeah,
majority.
No, I do.
I get
I
excited
like.
about
I
music,
love
so,
music.
like,
Don't get me wrong, but if we don't
honestly-
have the exact same music taste, I don't trip over it.
Oh,
Yeah, not that
I
it
don't
matters,
care
but if
either.
they were to, that's like a bonus. That's like,
Yeah.
oh, rad.
Yeah, it's like a point or 2 bonus, but it's not like a.
Because then you could just like vibe out with them,
Yeah.
and that always is a bonding experience.
That's
Vibing
true.
out. Did it again. Fuck.
Okay, so thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Where Were We with Talina and Jade, featuring Michelle and Marcos.
Do you guys have anything you want to plug?
We'll be on the next one.
Yeah.
Right on. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe.
And if you're on podcast and Apple Podcast or Spotify, please follow or rate, however that works. We still don't know.
Don't know, no idea. But you guys should.
Yeah, our socials are Talina and Jade on everything. We have.
Okay, so the camera keeps dying, so we're just gonna make this really fast. Finish off what you were saying.
Okay, so you can follow us on TikTok and Instagram at our Talina and Jade on everything, and we're also on YouTube, which you're probably watching on right now.
Yeah, I think
so
we
we'll
said
go
all
ahead and
that.
see you next Wednesday. Have a good week.
Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody. Peace, love, prosperity on the planet Earth. Okay. Ow. Bye.